Honorable Shri Justice Rohit Arya, Administrative Judge, my esteemed sister and brothers on the bench, Shri Pawan Pathak, President High Court Bar Association Gwalior, Shri Ankur Modi, Shri Rohit Mishra, Additional Advocate General, High Court of Madhya Pradesh, Bench at Gwalior, Shri Praveen Kumar Nevaskar, Deputy Solicitor General, Union of India, Shri P.S. Bhadauria, Chairman, State Bar Council of Madhya Pradesh, Shri J.P. Mishra, Shri Jiten Sharma, and Shri Rajesh Shukla, Honorable Members of State Bar Council of Madhya Pradesh, respected senior advocates, members of the bar, Principal Registrar Shri Akhilesh Kumar Mishra, Officer on Special Duty Shri Hiten Dwivedi, other officers of the registry, judges of District Judiciary, ladies and gentlemen. Every inning comes to an end, although sadly, but realistically. This time, we are witnessing farewell of Honorable Shri Justice Rohit Arya on the eve of his superannuation as a judge of this court. This is closure of a special inning marked with high standards of judicial excellence, with wisdom and integrity, resolute commitment for upholding the principles of fairness and empathy, and a desire to serve the institution and public with equal dedication. Justice Arya and his disposition reminds me of a shlok of Achar Brahaspati, which I always cherish as one of the bottom lines of justice. Yavat vriyet jatharam tavat swatvam hidehinam adhikapi yobhimanyot sa steno dand marhati. अर्थात यदि कोई व्यक्ति अपनी उदर पूर्ति के लिए कोई अपराध करता है तो वह अपराध क्षम्य है। उदर पूर्ति या पेट भरने के पश्चात यदि वह अपराध करता है तो वह दंड का भागी होता है। While discharging adjudicatory or administrative functions, Justice Arya always made sure that his judgments, orders and decisions must carry healing touch. In this manner, he donned the mantle of healer of the society. He always harbors the notion that law should lead to justice and procedures are handmade to justice and not master of it. Throughout his tenure as a judge since 2013, Justice Arya delivered justice through his legal acumen, wisdom and deep understanding of law. His judgments and articles are living testimonials of his disposition. In his celebrated article on judicial activism and social justice, published in 2020 volume 4 MPLJ 1 in general section, His Lordship delineated social justice, its scope and dimensions, incorporating concept of public interest litigation and judicial review. In the decision rendered in the case of Sandeep Kulshresht versus Manoj Pratap Singh, reported in ILR January 2024, MP, page 1. While explaining the technical nature of writ of quo warranto, His Lordship, speaking for the division bench, observed that Article 226 of the constitutional jurisdiction is neither unbridled nor uncanalized. Instead, is subject to self-imposed limitations. In yet another decision delivered in the case of Jajpal Singh versus Laddu Ram Kori, reported in ILR October 2023, 1715. His Lordship, speaking for the division bench, while harping upon the vice of excessive jurisdiction, observed that merely for not adopting the original profession of his forefathers, the claim of an applicant for caste certificate cannot be washed away merely on the ground that his traits do not match his tribe's peculiar anthropological and ethnological traits, deity, rituals, customs, mode of marriage, death ceremonies, method of burial of dead bodies, etc. In the case of Vishnu Shankar and others versus Girdhari Lal and others, reported in ILR 2018 MP 1174, His Lordship dilated upon the distinction between Mitakshara Kopasnari property and joint family property, while holding that a Mitakshara Kopasnari carries a definite concept. In the case of Bal Mukund Singh Gautam versus Srimati Neena Verma, reported in ILR 2016 MP 1112, His Lordship observed that to constitute any statement of fact as corrupt practice under section 123 of the Representation of People Act 1951, same must reflect on personal character or conduct of the candidate. Many such judgments reflect his wisdom, legal acumen and articulation, but paucity of time persuades me to move forward. Beyond his impeccable legal acumen, His Lordship has been a mentor, a role model and a source of inspiration to all of us. His humanity, kindness and professionalism have earned him the respect and admiration of colleagues, staff, lawyers and litigants alike. He has not only presided over cases with impartiality and compassion, but has also fostered an environment of camaraderie and mutual respect within these hallowed halls. As an administrative judge of Gwalior bench, His Lordship played the role of elderly and big brotherly figure with a sense of responsibility and compatibility with bar and bench alike. His visionary initiative, Samadhan Aapke Dwar, stands as a testament to innovative governance. His anxiety to harmonize the efforts of different diverse government bodies, including revenue, police, judiciary, forest, local bodies and electricity department, deserves appreciation. He tried to transform administrative machinery into a beacon of efficiency. This is like rewriting of narrative of alternative dispute resolution or taking the bull by horn so that no dispute may haunt the common man for common problems. Role of His Lordship was instrumental in enhancing the infrastructure and amenities for our district courts, especially at District Gwalior. In our court premises also, beautification of the walkway, renovation of temple, refurbishment of the library and renovation of staff chambers brought a sense of well-being and comfort. On personal front, we all judges would miss his presence in the tea club, where his guidance and laughter always kept us refreshing and updated. For me, his departure is a personal loss. I remember my first week of judgeship in April 2016 when I was posted at Gwalior bench after taking oath. I remember the days when in the same premises and corridors, his elder brotherly guidance always paved my way. Although we were in acquaintance in our days at bar, but after elevation, interaction and sharing the bench with him gave me more opportunities to get closer to him. I relished all my moments with him, whether traveling together, sitting together in tea club, as members of administrative committees, or sharing the bench. His persona has warmth filled with love and affection. Personally, I am going to miss all these things. Not to forget his popularity over social media, which made him much sought after personality wherever and whenever we visited any place with him. As His Lordship embarks on the next phase of his journey, we extend our heartfelt gratitude for his years of dedicated service. Through his presence, though his presence will be deeply missed, his memories will be cherished by us forever. May his retirement be filled with joy, fulfillment, and well-deserved relaxation. Not only Justice Arya, but also Mrs. Arya has always been equally warm and hospitable to all of us. She has extended support to His Lordship to perform his duties. She equally deserves appreciation. साहिर लुधियानवी ने कहा है, संसार की हर शय का इतना ही फसाना है, एक धुंध से आना है, एक धुंध में जाना है. I, on my behalf and on behalf of my sister and brother judges, as well as officers of the registry of this court, wish Honorable Shri Justice Rohit Arya, Mrs. Arya and their two daughters a very happy, healthy, prosperous and glorious life ahead. May God shower on them choicest blessings for all the times to come. Thank you.
माननीय प्रशासनिक न्यायमूर्ति श्री रोहित आर्या जी, माननीय न्यायमूर्ति श्री आनंद पाठक जी, माननीय न्यायमूर्ति श्रीमती सुनीता यादव जी, माननीय न्यायमूर्ति श्री मिलेंद्र रमेश फड़के जी, माननीय न्यायमूर्ति श्री रूपेश चंद बासने जी, माननीय न्यायमूर्ति श्री राजेंद्र कुमार बानी जी, माननीय न्यायमूर्ति श्री राजेंद्र कुमार जी, माननीय न्यायमूर्ति के परिवारजन श्री अंकुर मोदी, श्री रोहित मिश्रा, अतिरिक्त महाअधिवक्तागण मध्य प्रदेश उच्च न्यायालय खंडपीठ ग्वालियर, मध्य प्रदेश राज्य अधिवक्ता परिषद के वरिष्ठ सदस्य श्री जयप्रकाश मिश्रा जी, श्री प्रवीण निवासकर, डिप्टी सॉलिसिटर जनरल ऑफ इंडिया, प्रधान जिला एवं सत्र न्यायाधीश श्री पीसी गुप्ता जी, माननीय प्रिंसिपल रजिस्ट्रार एवं रजिस्ट्री के सभी अधिकारीगण, आदरणीय वरिष्ठ अधिवक्तागण, सचिव श्री महेश गोयल जी, सदस्यगण, उच्च न्यायालय अभिभाषक संघ ग्वालियर। आज हम यहाँ माननीय न्यायमूर्ति श्री रोहित आर्या जी को विदाई देने के लिए एकत्रित हुए हैं। माननीय न्यायमूर्ति श्री रोहित आर्या जी को ग्वालियर बार की ओर से धन्यवाद करना चाहता हूं, जिन्होंने अपने योगदान से हमारे कानूनी प्रणाली को मजबूती और न्याय को अधिक उच्च स्तर तक पहुंचाया है। माननीय न्यायमूर्ति श्री रोहित आर्या जी के निरंतर प्रयासों के माध्यम से समाज को न्याय मिला है। उनकी विशेष उपस्थिति हमारे लिए प्रेरणा स्रोत रही है। आपके समधुर व्यवहार से समस्त अधिवक्तागण हमेशा प्रसन्न रहे हैं। आपके सेवानिवृत्त होने के इस समय पर हम आपके आभारी हैं और हम जानते हैं कि आपके उच्च आदर्श और सेवा समाज के लिए महत्वपूर्ण रहेगी। हम आपके सुखमय एवं स्वस्थ जीवन की कामना करते हैं। धन्यवाद।
Honorable Administrative Judge Shri Justice Rohit Arya and other companion judges of the High Court, Shri Pawan Pathak, President of Gwalior Bar Association, Shri Praveen Nivaskar, Deputy Solicitor General of India, Shri Prem Singh Bhadoria, Chairman, State Bar Council, Shri Jitendra Sharma, Member of Bar Council of India, Senior Advocates, staff of the Registry, family members of the Honorable Judges, ladies and gentlemen. We gather today to celebrate the remarkable career and achievements of a true pillar of the Madhya Pradesh High Court, my Lord Justice Rohit Arya, who demits the office as an administrative judge of this court today, on 27th of April 2024. My Lord's journey in the field of law started with his birth on 28th of April 1962. He completed his primary education from N.I. Besant School in Allahabad, and thereafter my Lord did his class 10th from Queen's College, Varanasi, and class 12th from Government Inter College, Allahabad. He earned his BA degree from Aloysius College, Jabalpur, and LLB degree from Rani Durgavati Vishwavidyalaya. My Lord started his illustrious career in law in August 1984 when he enrolled with the Bar Council. His expertise spanned over 29 years across various legal domains including civil laws, commercial laws, arbitration, administrative service, tax laws. Over the years, he represented a diverse range of clients including central government, State Bank of India, Telecom Department, Employees State Insurance Corporation, and Income Tax Department. He also represented various banks. In recognition of his legal acumen, my lord was designated as a senior advocate by the High Court of Madhya Pradesh on 26th of August 2003. Soon after designation, my lord became the most sought-after counsel in the High Court and was regularly engaged for matters in other high courts as well as in the Honorable Supreme Court. Pressure of work compelled my lords to shift his bases from Madhya Pradesh to Delhi, where he practiced in the Supreme Court and where he had one of the busiest law chambers. My lord was sworn in as a judge of the High Court of Madhya Pradesh on 16th of September 2013 and became a permanent judge on March 26, 2015. His illustrious career is a testament to his dedication and commitment to the field of law. My lord presided as a judge in Gwalior Bench from September 2013 till July 2017, whereafter he was transferred to Indore Bench, where he served as a judge from July 17 till October 21. My lord was handed over the reins of administration of justice in the Gwalior Bench as an administrative judge on 25th of October 2021. My lord's tenure as an administrative judge in this bench was most remarkable. My lord is a live thesaurus on any subject of law. He has profound knowledge of the basic concepts of law, because of which he is able to get to the nerve of any dispute almost immediately. His ability of having a quick grasp of the matter, poised with clear understanding of the basic law on the subject, enabled him to come up with a solution which is finely balanced, keeping both the facts and law in view. In almost all the hearings, my lords always insisted the advocates to clearly lay out the proposition of law upon which the case is sought to be premised. With his deep understanding of basic concepts, most of my lord's judgment are purely based on first principles of law and attending facts around it. One would rarely find unnecessary reliance on series of judicial precedents and pronouncement on the issues which are already well settled, due to which my lord's orders and judgments are crisp, short, and to the point, without unnecessary discussions on not so relevant facts. After having discerned relevant facts, the rest of the judgment was a pure discourse of law, which is a feast to any legal mind. My lord, while balancing the scales of justice, showed immense compassion, especially in matters relating to regularization of service or counting of past services of Class 3 and Class 4 employees. Compassion was an important guiding factor for my lords while interpreting and determining meaning and purpose of any rule or regulation in the service jurisprudence. My lord was also conscious of his duties towards public at large and the society as a judge. While debunking mischievous PILs right at the threshold, my lord rightly entertained some PILs raising a genuine public cause. The completion of construction of the new district court building, which project was lying idle for many years, was the result of my lord's farsightedness for the ever-rising need of a bigger court campus to meet out the requirements of both the advocates and litigants alike. Gwalior Bar would remain indebted to my lord for his relentless effort which led to the completion of the new district court building. Similarly, my lord's effort for revival and cleansing of
उपस्थित सभी माननीय न्यायमूर्तिगण के परिवारजन, आज हम सभी माननीय न्यायमूर्ति रोहित आर्य जी के सेवानिवृत्त होने पर उन्हें विदाई समारोह देने उपस्थित हुए। श्री माननीय रोहित आर्य जी की जीवन यात्रा दिनांक 28/4/2062 में प्रारंभ हुई थी। पारिवारिक संस्कार एवं सामाजिक जीवन के द्वारा प्राप्त संस्कारों से परिपूर्ण जीवन शैली के माध्यम से अपने जीवन को संसार की चकाचौंध से प्रभावित हुए बिना अपने व्यक्तित्व को स्कूली एवं महाविद्यालयी शिक्षा के माध्यम से धीरे धीरे क्रमशः हायर सेकेंडरी परीक्षा वर्ष 1977 में एवं इंटरमीडिएट माध्यमिक परिषद उत्तर प्रदेश से उत्तीर्ण की। तदुपरांत स्नातक परीक्षा वर्ष 1981 में एवं LLB की परीक्षा वर्ष 1984 में रानी दुर्गावती विश्वविद्यालय जबलपुर से एक मूर्तिकार के समान साधारण मिट्टी से भव्य प्रतिमा की अवधारणा के समान विधि व्यवसाय का संकल्प लेते हुए आपके द्वारा मध्य प्रदेश राज्य अधिवक्ता परिषद में दिनांक 10/8/1984 को अपना पंजीयन कराते हुए विधि व्यवसाय जबलपुर में प्रारंभ किया। विधि व्यवसाय के दौरान आपके द्वारा सिविल, श्रम, संवैधानिक, प्रशासनिक, टैक्सेशन, कॉर्पोरेशन, कॉमर्शियल, आर्बिट्रेशन, डोमेस्टिक आदि में दक्षता हासिल करते हुए एक विशेषज्ञ के रूप में अपना आप को स्थापित किया। माननीय न्यायमूर्ति के विधि ज्ञान के आधार पर दिनांक 26/4/2003 को मध्य प्रदेश उच्च न्यायालय द्वारा वरिष्ठ नवासक के रूप में मनोनीत किया गया। तदुपरांत माननीय के विधि ज्ञान के आधार पर इस न्याय मंदिर का दिनांक 12/9/2013 को न्यायमूर्ति के रूप में न्यायदान करने एवं दीनहीन को न्याय प्रदान करने हेतु नियुक्त किया गया और दिनांक 26/3/15 को स्थायी न्यायमूर्ति के रूप में नियुक्त किया गया। माननीय न्यायमूर्ति द्वारा अपने कार्यकाल के दौरान जबलपुर, इंदौर, ग्वालियर में अपनी सेवाएं देते हुए अनेकों न्याय दृष्टांत प्रतिपादित किए गए जो हम सभी का मार्ग प्रशस्त कर रहे हैं। और माननीय को मध्य प्रदेश उच्च न्यायालय द्वारा समय समय पर जो भी दायित्व दिए गए उनका सफलतापूर्वक निर्वहन किया गया। माननीय न्यायमूर्ति को एक आवासक के रूप में भी हमने ग्वालियर में देखा और माननीय को न्यायमूर्ति के रूप में भी हमने उनके चिर परिचित अंदाज में कार्य करते हुए देखा। माननीय न्यायमूर्ति के न्यायपति के रूप में कुछ खट्टे कुछ मीठे अनुभव भी हमने प्राप्त किए जो हमेशा माननीय न्यायमूर्ति का स्मरण कराते रहेंगे। माननीय न्यायमूर्ति के प्रशासनिक न्यायमूर्ति के रूप में रहते हुए उनके प्रशासनिक अनुभव का भी हम सभी को लाभ प्राप्त हुआ, जिसमें विशेष रूप से इस न्याय मंदिर के परिसर में श्री हनुमान मंदिर का जीर्णोद्धार जो कि हम सभी को माननीय न्यायमूर्ति का स्मरण कराते रहेगी। माननीय न्यायमूर्ति को प्रशासनिक अनुभव के आधार पर उन्होंने आवश्यक कर्मचारियों एवं जनमानस की सुविधाओं को ध्यान में रखते हुए हम सबके उन्हें समय समय पर जो स्मरण कराया उन सभी कार्यों का प्रयास माननीय न्यायालय द्वारा किया गया। अर्थात माननीय न्यायमूर्ति द्वारा अपने कार्यकाल के दौरान सभी वर्ग के यथोचित स्थान रखते हुए न्यायदान अब सार्वजनिक हित कार्य भी माननीय न्यायमूर्ति द्वारा किया गया। माननीय न्यायमूर्ति द्वारा सार्वजनिक हित को दृष्टिगत रखते हुए अपराध की उत्पत्ति पर ध्यान आकर्षित करते हुए प्रदेश में पहली बार समाधान आपके द्वार योजना के अंतर्गत लाखों प्रकरणों का निराकरण न्यायालय में आने से पूर्व भी कराया गया, जो अपने आप में माननीय न्यायमूर्ति की अनूठी पहल है, जिससे कई परिवार लाभान्वित हुए। इस संबंध में माननीय के लिए यह कहना भी उचित होगा, किसी को अपनी खूबियों का एहसास नहीं होता, सरप्रस्त मिलना इत्तेफाक नहीं होता, अच्छा ही कुछ किया होगा हमने वरना आप रहे साथ विश्वास नहीं होता। माननीय न्यायमूर्ति दिनांक 28/4/2024 को सेवानिवृत्त हो रहे हैं और सेवानिवृत्ति के उपरांत मैं मध्य प्रदेश राज्य अधिवक्ता परिषद के अध्यक्ष होने के नाते मध्य प्रदेश राज्य अधिवक्ता परिषद के प्रत्येक सदस्यों एवं प्रदेश के सभी अधिवक्ताओं की ओर से आपको सेवानिवृत्ति के उपरांत सफलतापूर्वक कार्यकाल पूर्ण करने पर हार्दिक शुभकामनाएं देता हूं एवं परम पिता परमात्मा से प्रार्थना करता हूं कि इस अर्धविराम के बाद आप एक नए अध्याय की शुरुआत करते हुए स्वस्थ, प्रसन्न एवं दीनहीन को न्याय प्रदान कराने में अपना पूर्ण सहयोग प्रदान करते रहेंगे तथा आपकी कार्यप्रणाली के आधार पर हमें विश्वास है कि आप परमात्मा द्वारा दिए गए शेष जीवन को सर्वहारा वर्ग के हितों के लिए भी कार्य करते रहेंगे। आप अवश्य ऐसे कार्य करेंगे जिनका अनुसरण करके हम लोग भी लाभान्वित होते रहेंगे। माननीय, आप हमेशा ही हमारे दिलों में है। आपकी वर्षों की सेवा व समर्पण जो आपने अपना कर्म मानते हुए किया है, उन सभी से हम प्रेरणा लेते रहेंगे।
Principal Registrar Shri Akhilesh Kumar Mishra, Officer on Special Duty Shri Hiten Dwivedi, respected members of the District Judiciary, officers and officials of the Registry, ladies and gentlemen. As I address you today on this momentous occasion, I am filled with myriad of emotions as I bid farewell to a chapter of my life that has been incredibly fulfilling. I am indeed overwhelmed by the love and affection showered on me by each one of you during my tenure at Gwalior and the kind words spoken about me by each of the distinguished speakers. After 40 years of legal profession as an advocate and then as a judge, the time has come for me to pass on the gavel to a new generation of lawyers. At this hour, after profusely thanking the Almighty for everything, I remember my late parents and seek their blessings. I pray the Almighty may rest their soul in peace. In 1979, after finishing school, I went from Allahabad to Jabalpur to continue my studies, as due to some disturbance in Allahabad University, academic sessions were running late. After graduation from St. Aloysius College, Jabalpur, and while pursuing law studies, I am of the firm view that the members of the district judiciary require meaningful motivation and effective protection, ensuring congenial atmosphere for work. Then only we may nurture and expect a culture of excellence where every judge, every clerk and every member judiciary is inspired to uphold the highest standards of integrity and impartiality and diligence. Above all, we must never lose sight of the human element that lies at the heart of our judiciary. Behind every case, every judgment and every verdict, there are lives hanging in the balance, individuals seeking solace and redemption within the halls of justice.